the 3.24.2 PTU data is in for both ERCO and ship viewer. And if we take a look at the changelog from 3.24.1 live to 3.24.2 PTU, and we can see massive change. The list is so long. So in this video, I'm going to give everyone an overview of all the ship component changes, and let's see what direction CIG is leading this. A disclaimer before we start. Due to the recent implementation of the Resource Network feature in Star Citizen Update 3.24.2, the functionality of this website, means ERCO and ship viewer, has been temporarily affected in the PTU version. So some of the data I'm showing here might not be entirely accurate. Besides, this is early PTU. Everything is subject to change. Okay, first thing, let's take a look at the shields. So if we click on the left side, shields, now it shows us every single shield generator that is in game. Let's sort it by size. We have two size 4 shield. One is called RS Barrier, Aegis Dynamic, and it's industrial. I think this is for the reclaimer. The next size 4 shield generator is Glacius. This is a shield generator for A90 jump for the longest time. If I click this one, and this data here, the white is the current 3.24.1 live data, and you can see we have a Glacis. However, the difference right now is this. Look at the shield HP for the current PU is 774,521. And now the shield HP for the Glacius, this is 3.24.2 PTU. Now it's reduced to 454,000. And this is happening across board, every single shield generator. So look back at the current PU, especially for the size 3 shield generators. Compare selected. So these are all the size 3 shield generators. In the current PU, every single size 3 shield generator has the same pull HP, 100,000. Now take a look at the PTU data. The shield HP not only has been reduced, but also diversified. They have different pull HP now. You can see the highest shield HP is one of the industrial one, Industrial A, Parapets, 60,000. And second highest is Industrial C and Military A and Industrial B, 56,100, FR86. And the lowest is this one, Haven, 42,200. The pull HP is not the only thing that's changed. So current PU, you can see shield regeneration, all 0, power segment consumption, all 0, cooling consumption, all 0. The health for the shield generators are all the same, 2,500. Now, this is the PTU data. Shield regeneration is different now, and this is quite important, especially if you're doing combat, right? The Industrial A actually has the highest shield regeneration, 3,310. And then is the Stronghold, Industrial C. Then is the FR86, Military A. The health of these shield generators are also changed. The highest health is the FR86. That's why it's a military shield generator. So it's stronger. And now let's categorize it by this. And Parapet, the Industrial A, is second place. And then is a full block. This is the Military B shield generator. And go all the way down to civilians, which is the least, 940. So not every single data is diversified, but those important ones has been diversified. Shield generator pull HP, shield regeneration, and HP health for the shield generator. So you can see the direction that CIG is going with this. Now, what I'm interested is stealth shield generator, but we don't have stealth shield generator for the size 3. So now let's take a look at the size 2 shield generators. Okay, size 2 shield generator, the current PU, the pull HP, they're all 6,000. Shield regeneration, 0, and health is 2,320, except this one, full stop, which is 792. This has been weird for a long time here, but everything else is 2,320 HP. Now take a look at the PTU data. Size 2 shield generator pull HP is diversified between 6,170. This is the highest. Let's see, 600. Yes, it's a little bit higher than before this one because before is 6,000. And then the lowest one is 3,260. And surprisingly, the highest pull HP shield generator are from the competition category, competition B, C, and D. And then is the industrial and the military ones. And then civilian, and then stealth. Stealth has the lowest shield HP. In terms of the health, the competition ones has the lowest health. See, 380, 420, and 340. And the military ones has the highest health. FR 76, the health is 1,300. So categorized by health. Rampart is industrial A. So military and industrial higher grade has the higher health. So you can see it's getting more and more complex now. But I'm really interested in the stealth shield generator. So let's compare the stealth one alone. And the stealth shield generator is not doing too much of a stealth job as of right now. But we are already making progress for all the components as a whole. So I think it won't be long for all the stealth components, not just the stealth shield, to have a full stealth feature in it. Current in the PU, size 1 shield generators have a pull HP of 1,500. And shield regeneration is 0. And the health is 1,054. And this one, all stop, is only 396. And this ink is only 113. All the rest are the same, 1,054. Okay, the PTU, pull HP is diversified. Actually has been increased. In the PU is 1,500. But in the PTU, this one can go to 2,240. And the competition ones has the highest pull HP. And that is Industrial A, Military C, and FR 66, Military A. 1,850. And then the stealth ones is the least, and it's lower than 1,500. So shield regeneration, the highest are also the competition ones, and Industrial A, Military C, Industrial B, Military A. And the last is the stealth ones, 79 to 91. The health of size 1 shield generator have all been reduced from around 1,054 to, you see all these diversified numbers. The highest is FR 66, Military A, 820. And then is the fourth wall is industrial ones. And then go down to the very end is the stealth ones. Actually, no, competition. The competition has the lowest HP. And then is the stealth. Some of the stealths. Oh, this stealth one, stealth A, actually has the higher. I guess it's categorized by grades. The higher the grade, the higher the HP. So, like I said, it's more complex now. It's hard to completely categorize them by this. So you have to look at the specific component that you want. But in general, this is the direction it is going. So that's for the shield generators. Now let's take a look at the power plant. So I have compared the numbers for the power plant. The power supply number, this number right here, has not been changed in the PTU. However, what's changed is the power segment generation. And I don't exactly understand what this means, but it has something to do with power generation. And then if we sort it by this, we can see the military ones, industrial ones, has the higher power segment generation. And the next thing is the cooling consumption. Before it was all equalized to 0, and right now is diversified. And also the military ones, industrial ones, has the highest cooling consumption. So this is something has to do with cooling. Probably how you consume your coolers, because your coolers have a certain capacity. So maybe this is a consumption rate of your coolers. The more you can consume the cooler, the more it can cool faster. So if you understand exactly what these means, please do leave in the comments below. Because for me, I have so much to learn about the definition of each of these terms. So if you know, please don't hesitate to share your knowledge. For the health, we can see it's been diversified. But in general, the health for the power plant has been reduced. The size 4 before has 6,000. The size 4 right now has around not even 4,000. Size 3 before has 4,500. And size 3 right now has around 2,600 and lower. Size 2 has 3,000 before, and size 2 right now has around 1,000. So the health has been reduced a lot. And size 1 right now has, you can see, not even 1,000. Some are 500, some are 600, some are 700. And before, they're all 1,500. So what I think is CIG is preparing for armors. Once armor comes in, it really depends on the ship armor to protect the ship hull so that your components will not get destroyed easily, because the health of your power plants is reduced dramatically. And you know, power plant is one of the most important components in your ship, especially in Elite Dangerous. If you're fighting someone, whether players or NPCs, you're gonna target power plant first most of the time. Once the power plant is destroyed, even though the ship still has a lot of hull left, but the ship is dead, literally dead in the water. And same thing for Star Citizen. Power plant is destroyed, your ship is dead. That's it. Game over. But right now we're having less power plant health. So before the armor comes fully in the game, be careful. Protect your power plant and choose the higher health power plant for your ship until your ship can get protected. Now is the coolers. The number one spec for the cooler is a cooling rate. This one has not been changed from the current PU. However, the cooling regeneration has been changed. And I don't exactly know what the cooling regeneration means. I assume it's the regeneration rate for the cooler itself. And then is the health for the coolers. Size 4 is 6,000. Size 3 is 4,500. That's before. And size 4 right now is, wait, 2,200? It's correct. Size 4 is 2,500 and 2,200. Before is 6,000. Wow, the health has been dramatically decreased. That's insane. Size 3, we even have 800, 1,100. Before is 4,500. Except this weird ones here. Maybe, you know what? Maybe CIG put this weird one for a reason. They have been testing this for a long time. That's why they put one weird number here, 972. And now look at this. Right now, the health for the cooler is around that number, 1,000 something. This one is 960. Where is the mercury? Yes, mercury, well, they increased to 1,300, but before was 972. So they've been testing it for a while. We just don't know the purpose. And the size 2 has been reduced to, wow, we even have a 290 health, and that's a size 2. And size 1, we have 250. Before is 1,500. This is insane. It's like a couple hits, it's dead. So you really need the armor to protect your components now. All right, quantum drive. The maximum speed kilometers per second has not been changed from the current PU, and the quantum fuel requirements are the same as well. But what I'm interested is the HP. Size 4 before is 4,000. Size 4 right now is 3,000. Size 3 before is 2,500. Size 3 now is 1,100 something. And size 2 before is 2,320. Size 2 right now is not even 1,000. Let's take a look at the XL1. XL1 is 1,400. Okay, so at least the XL1 is pretty good. And then is the Crossfield Military C, 1,100. Yes, whatever it's military has a higher health. But the average health of the quantum drive, as well as all other components, as we've seen, has been dramatically reduced. So this is it, guys. I don't want to get too complicated with these numbers. This is just show you the general idea of what CIG has done, the changes that they have done to all our components. It's in the direction of diversifying it, and also the health for all those components has been dramatically reduced. Personally, I believe it is partly for resource management, because the lower the house, the more chance it gets damaged. So you can put people to work on those resource management, right? And also the other reason is for the armor to come into play to protect your components. What do you guys think about this change? Please leave in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Oh, by the way, if you want to look at the specific component change, you can use this website here. Shift viewer, and then just click change log right here and make sure it's from 3.24.1 to 3.24.2. And then you can look at, like, I guess there is no search bar, is it? Actually, yes, there is. For example, I want to look at XL1. There we go, XL1. Now you can see the specific change from the previous patch. So mass has been reduced from 1000 to 440. House reduced 40%. Lifetime reduced 24%. Ports deleted. Okay, resource network. All right, this is something added entirely new. Resource network, consumption, power added. Let's check another one, TS2. The house has been reduced by 56%. So yeah, if you want to look at the specific components, search it here. I'm gonna leave all these websites under the description of this video. That's it, guys.